myself Divyajog and welcome to Credence Digital Learning. Now so far we have discussed that in the monohybrid cross as well as in dihybrid cross that the characters or traits they are transferred from parents to their progeny. Now if I talk about transferring of traits, how are these traits actually transferred and how are these traits expressed? So this transfer of characteristics or traits does not occur by simple exchange. If we talk about characteristics or traits in an organism, either plants or animals, the genes are responsible for this transfer of the traits or characteristics. Now, we know that the genes work in pairs. Now, every chromosome in an organism, there is one dominant and one recessive gene present on each chromosome. Now, as you can see here, the genes, they are present on the chromosome, on each chromosome of the cell. Now, as we have taken here the characteristics such as height, each chromosome will represent a gene which contains height gene in them. As I talk about the first chromosome, it may contain the height gene for supposing capital T, which is dominant gene, and the other chromosome which contains a recessive gene, that is small t. Now, here are some of the observations or the combination of genes that can be seen in the progeny. For example, we can see capital T, we can see small t, or we can see capital T and small t in the progeny. Any of the three genes can be expressed in the progeny. Now, for any traits, there can be two genes present on each chromosome. And only one gene out of the two is passed from parents to their progeny. Now if we talk about during the sexual mode of reproduction, chromosomes which are contained in the cell of an organism, it divides into two gametes. Okay, when the cell divides into two cells, they are called as gametes. Now, if a gamete which is obtained from a male parent will be called as male gamete, whereas gamete which is obtained from a female parent will be called as female gamete. Now, these both the gametes, they carry one gene of each trait out of the two in them. Now here, as you can see, one of the two gametes from male parent and one of the two gametes from female parent will fuse together to form a progeny. A new cell will be formed which is called as offspring or progeny, and it will contain one and one gamete from both the parents, that is from male gamete and from female gamete. And the progeny contains the normal number of chromosomes, that is 2. So